Welcome back. Roxanna Ferguson joining us, and we just looked at the weather forecast. It's a little cooler, Roxanna, cloudier. We could see some flurries here and there over the next several days. So
was there not sunshine on Saturday?
Well, I wasn't here on Saturday.
There was sunshine on Saturday.
Oh, there was in the morning. I was here for some of the mornings.
In our office, you would have sworn it was minus 40 outside because it was probably the busiest Saturday I've seen in 5 years. It was bananas. If anybody's watching that was in there, thank you so much for your patience because it was crazy.
Yeah.
So
that's not a bad thing, though.
Well,
I mean, busy, but this is the time of year. We've talked to you over the last couple of weeks about how people love to book their vacations in the new year, whether it be for something really quick that's coming up or maybe later on in the year.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about some of the destinations. They're not all hot destinations that you have
we like
today.
To mix it up.
Yeah, but still a great getaway. So our first one.
San Jose del Cabo. So this is actually January 27th. You have to fly to Vancouver January 28th. You go to Cabo, and then on the 4th, you fly all the way home from Cabo directly or through Vancouver back to Kamloops. Okay. So this is a 4-star all-inclusive, and I'll say it's a modest 4-star. I've stayed here. It's decent. You get a nice ocean view room with a big terrace. Adults are paying $14.39, but if you have kids, $589.
Wow.
All in. So for a family of 4, it's so affordable.
Yeah.
So
and decent. I mean, decent. You know, nothing super fancy necessarily.
But not a dump. Like very, very decent.
But you don't always need the really, really fancy with kids too, right?
And the way I look at it is if you don't spend so much on your all-inclusive, then you don't mind going out on Thursday night when they have art walk on San Jose del Cabo and have a nice dinner out and then go walk around and look at all the artwork and things like that. If you leave the resort a little bit, you don't feel like you're missing out on something you've paid a lot of money for.
Yeah, that's a good point. So you can have a little bit more spending money in your pocket.
Yeah, and a little bit, you know, and try out the new taco stand and, you know, that sort of thing.
So that one's coming up.
It is January 27th, yes.
So book quickly.
Like now.
Like today. Like right when Roxanna gets back to the office.
Or sooner. There's other girls there.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, the next one we have is a 2 weeks all-inclusive, and it's to some warm destinations, Roxanna.
You said they were looking for a title. Tropical travel is good.
Yeah.
So these are all 2-week all-inclusives. Bucerias from Kelowna, February 22nd. It's $27.09 for the 2 weeks. Huatulco, my favorite Mexican destination, from Vancouver, February 25th, $26.43. And the Mayan Riviera from Kelowna, March 1st, $24.44 all in for the 2 weeks. Those are all really good value. The Mayan Riviera probably is the best bang for your buck, even though it's March. But that's a very, very good price nonstop from Kelowna, and they're all really good resorts.
And all-inclusive is the way to go, especially in Mexico, right?
You know what? It's tough to do not all-inclusive for the same price you can do an all-inclusive.
Right.
You know, and I tell people, and they say, oh, I don't want to do an all-inclusive. Great, have the breakfast, drink the beer, have the margaritas, but you're still going to end up going to spend, if you look how much money people spend to go to Maui.
Oh, right? I know, I've been there.
Right?
It's so expensive.
So, yeah, all-inclusive is the way to go, even if you don't spend, you know, every waking moment on property.
We need to work on Hawaii having all-inclusives.
You can't. The wages are too high and the costs are too high.
Yeah.
It's not Mexico, it's not Cuba, it's not the Dominican. Cost of living is just way too much.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Spain is our next one, and this is for a getaway in May. So and a couple months down the road.
Yeah, got some time to plan. This is to Mallorca, and I love this. So you fly into Barcelona, and then they fly over to Mallorca. The hotel is a really nice hotel on the beach in Mallorca. You get 13 nights there, with 2 meals included every day. So $26.69 all in. I think that's a fabulous deal.
Yeah, that's really good.
I kind of wish I could get away in May, but I can't.
You can't.
I have to go to, well, I don't have to. I am going to Croatia.
Oh, Croatia. I want to go to Croatia. Yes,
that's not I will go to Croatia. But anyway, I think that's a great deal.
Yeah, okay. I feel like anytime you go overseas and you see a deal that's exactly like that, $26.69, like that is...
That's 2 meals a day.
Doable.
In euros, you know?
Yeah, in euros.
Right?
The next one is Ireland from Vancouver in April. So, so any of these days, Roxanna, right?
April 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And you get your accommodation with your Irish breakfast. You get an automatic car rental, because most of them are manual.
Right.
You get a heritage touring guide. So $14.99 all in, and you've got a week to tour around at your own pace in Ireland.
So where do you know offhand where you fly into from?
Dublin. In and out of Dublin. You bet.
In and out of Dublin.
And then you can go to Limerick. You can go to, there's a list of 5 or 6 different places. Yeah.
Perfect.
I think that's a fun way to see.
That's a really good way to see Ireland.
Not sure. I think Ireland might be a bit wet in April, but there isn't very many days of the year it's not wet.
No, it's like Vancouver. I'll tell you. That's where my family's from. I know it.
Go.
I know it well. I've been many times. And the Irish breakfast is definitely something to have included. You'll be full for the rest of the day.
Yes. Always start with a good breakfast, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Roxanna. Thank you so much.
You're
of
welcome.
course, these are great travel deals. You guys are busy, right?
Oh, it's
well,
crazy.
we just talked about that. Saturday was wild. So you might want to get these booked quickly before Roxanna has another crazy day.
Oh, it's every day's a crazy day, but we're happy to help.
Yeah, great. All right, there's the phone number on the bottom of the screen there. We're back in a couple of minutes with Marcia Dick from the City of Kamloops. Stay with us.